And speaking of communications, we are joined by Suzanne Carawan, Vice President of Marketing and Communications with NAIFA National. Hi, Suzanne. Welcome back to NAIFA Indiana Update. Happy to have you.
Hey, Daniel. Hey, NAIFA Indiana. Always a pleasure to be here. Hey, I had a couple of new things that I wanted to make sure that the membership of NAIFA Indiana knew about and more importantly can take part of. So a couple of updates that we have for you is a couple of new benefits. So new affinity benefit partners are coming on to the scene. One of them is called TravNow. And what TravNow will do for our members is give them a significant benefit when it comes to hotels, cruises, and the like. And a couple of things here is kind of interesting. That's not just a discount kind of hotel scheme. First and foremost, the way it works is that every NAIFA member receives $500 in credit. That's right, free $500 in credit that you can apply through booking through TravNow. You simply go to travnow.com, follow the instructions for getting your NAIFA discount code, which is listed on the member portal. And then you can start to purchase hotels through this. What's better than that, though, is TravNow works just like an Expedia or a Kayak or Hotels.com, same feature functionality, but you actually get better rates and then can apply your $500 to those rates. So basically, it's getting like a $500 travel voucher for free as part of our relationship with them. What's even more interesting is maybe you think, well, you know what? Sometimes I don't like the do-it-yourself service. There's actually a number that you can call and actually work with one of their booking agents directly to plan your trip. So that's another kind of significant difference maker there as well. And the third is that they have a 100% price guarantee. So get this, if you find a better deal out there and you call TravNow and explain that to them, not only will they meet that deal, they'll give you an extra 10%. So you just actually made money on the deal. So that's something you should look for. We're very excited about our new partner, especially as we come into, if you've seen on the news, the expectation is people are going to be traveling more now than ever. So something you want to look at is TravNow. Go to the members.naifa.org portal and look under our travel partners to find TravNow. Now, another new exciting partner is named Chalice Connect. This one has a travel component, but a little bit different because what they do is they aggregate together a large set of other types of benefits. So inclusive of the Chalice Connect network, you've got travel benefits are in there, something called Benefit Hub that you can look and explore other types of discount partners like cars, etc. But in there, if you need this, there's also amazing kind of employee benefits pieces and having some health insurance components within there if that's something that you need. And then they have other types of discounts that you'll see all the time that you're familiar with, things like around business services, things that will help you run your business better, et cetera, inclusive of advertising. So again, that is called Chalice Connect, and there's a plethora of benefits within there. It's just a hub of them, and you want to check that out. Same thing, go to your members portal, members.naifa.org, and under that, you'll see something called a network, and you'll see Chalice Connect, and you can go right into our particular portal there. Now, the third one you might want to think about, it is September, happy September, and many of us are coming into back to school mode. College football is happening, right? We're getting kind of back into that idea, looking towards the end of the year, and maybe you need to get some CE credits or you need to get some other types of firm element credits, etc. Well, just a nice reminder, we are partnered with WebCE, and the portfolio that we have with WebCE includes everything from licensing kind of courses all the way through, again, all of your CE kinds of classes, inclusive of things that you might need under FINRA, et cetera, under Firm Element. And we put this entire slew of courses together. NAIFA members regularly receive a 10 to 15% discount. And when you know it, you can find that at naifa.webce.com. It's also, again, under the members portal. So if you're thinking about back to school time, you're feeling the urge to kind of do some more reading and writing and or getting some new skills in there, et cetera, and or need to get into your CE credits or some of the other credits that you might need, look to NAIFA with WebCE to be able to fulfill that need. And then I have, for Daniel, if you still got time, I've got two other kinds of big pieces that I wanted to talk about. So veering a little bit off the benefits, but still a benefit to NAIFA members, we are coming off our in-district meeting time. This year as a whole, NAIFA has held more in-district meetings with our congressional leaders than ever before. So I want to thank everyone for doing that. And we're actually being more proactive and going out there and getting more people involved in grassroots. Now, I know my friends on the phone, like Chris Barnhouse and Daniel Stallings and Joe Serta and some of all of our other NAIFA Indiana people that lead this great organization know this and they're involved. But if you're watching this and you haven't been involved, one of the best ways you can get involved with grassroots and get going and talk about how this can actually benefit your business is by achieving and earning your Financial Security Advocate badge. It's a 3-step self-paced course you just take online, but it'll go through all the fundamentals of how to establish a grassroots relationship, how to start to make contact, how to utilize NAIFA to be able to start to meet with your state and congressional leaders. And at the end of this, it's a 101, a 201, and a 301 course. Not only will you be, again, back to school mode, you'll be completely ready for midterm elections, right? You'll be in that voting mode and kind of your active citizenship mode. But in addition, you'll earn your digital badge, which you can put on your LinkedIn profile, et cetera, really designating you as a financial security advocate. That's something you can utilize in your own marketing. And one of the places we put that is we actually put that on the Find an Advisor directory that we have on our consumer site. Maybe you didn't even know this. Here's another hidden benefit. If you're an active NAIFA member, you've got a profile at financialsecurity.org. This is something we market direct to consumers. And we say, listen, go find an advisor, not any advisor, a NAIFA advisor. And one of the things you can do as a mark of distinction, if you earn that Financial Security Advocate badge, it will show in your profile, along with if you've earned a NAIFA Quality Award. So my last thing is that it is September, which means at the end of September, we have 2 things that happen. One is our Back the Pack month officially ends. Again, I invite you, collect together again, the membership, the grassroots, and the NAIFA Pack piece. If you're not currently giving to the pack, something you want to consider. It is, again, I said, Back the Pack month. We have a special drawing for those members who are doing that. You can enter into win a $2,000 inflation busting package, $1,000 in groceries, $1,000 in gas. And that's something that ends this month. And then the final thing is that the end of September comes the close of our national awards. And again, if something else to help distinguish you in your business and differentiate you in your own particular market. Well, what better than winning a national 4 Under 40 award, being submitted and nominated and possibly earning the Young Advisor Team Leader of the Year, being shown across all of NAIFA Nation as being the 2022 Diversity Champion, and then submitting someone for the John Newton Russell Award or the Terry Headley Award, which looks at the person who's done the best, kind of the Industry Leader Award and the Lifetime Contributor to NAIFA PAC. All of those awards will be presented in person this year, November 13th through 15th at the National Leadership Conference. And we're trying very hard to make sure we can live stream them so the entire membership can see our process of the annual business meeting, swearing in of the boards, inclusive of your NAIFA Indiana board, and our national trustees. And we come together in this gala event to be able to really celebrate everything there is to do with belonging to NAIFA. And really, at the end of the day, right, membership is about belonging. So we also want to make sure we're always asking more people to join us because, again, wrapping everything we just talked about, all of those benefits, they're only as good as the number of members we have. So our power is in our grassroots. So the more people we have involved, the more not only fun we have, the more people we have to network with, right, but the more that we have that we're a force to be reckoned with when it comes to that state house and our congressional presence. So I invite everybody to kind of renew your kind of vigor for NAIFA, right? Get excited about belonging this fall, partaking about all the activities that are upcoming, and really making sure that we end this year the best yet. So thank you very much for having me, NAIFA Indiana. Love your state. Looking forward to seeing everybody in person, hopefully in November, if not sooner. And Daniel, I will turn it back to you.
Suzanne, thank you so much for that great information. This is outstanding, and our members have so many benefits that it's great to remind them of everything you guys provide. So thank you for you and your team, Suzanne, and we look forward to seeing you at the National Leadership Conference in November. Thanks so much. Suzanne, thank you so much for that great information. This is outstanding, and our members have so many benefits that it's great to remind them of everything you guys provide. So thank you for you and your team, Suzanne, and we look forward to seeing you at the National Leadership Conference in November. Thanks so much.
NAIFA Indiana, I'd just like to close with saying it's always a pleasure working with you because together we can take on anything.